Hey guys, what's up, and welcome to episode 9 of my Manchester United career mode. Before I get into this episode, made a playlist of this series, and I have it in the description down below if you want to check that out. And I put them in all my episodes, so if you ever miss an episode, it'll be there. And that's about it for that. Let's get into this game against Newcastle, our first game of the episode. We have probably our strongest lineup out there, except for Jesse Lingard wanted to play, so I said, we'll give him a game here and there. So he gets a game against Newcastle, and hopefully he can produce something special, something that'll make me want to keep him in the squad because it is almost January, and I'm looking to sell some players, get some players in. And you saw their Newcastle's lineup pretty strong, but I think we have a better lineup. Getting into the 22nd minute, Riviere has a shot, but it goes way wide. In the 36th minute, Wayne Rooney plays it into Falcao, who's on the break with Robin Van Persie. 2v2, down the center, passes it to Van Persie, who cuts it back on his left foot, and see Krul's is equal there. Falcao has the ball in the 45th minute, cuts back inside, and looks to shoot, but Krul is there, and Van Persie had a perfect opportunity to put us 1-0 up, but couldn't do so. Now into the second half, in the 62nd minute, Wayne Rooney runs by everyone. The ball kind of just goes everywhere. Wayne Rooney gets back on the ball, has a shot, gets blocked, and Di Maria gets a shot, gets saved by Tim Krul. Now getting a couple minutes later, Di Maria plays it into Rooney at the midfield line, and Wayne Rooney gets by one player, tries to get by one, instead shoots to the back right-hand corner and puts it into the back of the net in the 69th minute. Man United up 1-0. Coming into the 84th minute, we see a break from Van Persie to Wilson, and Wilson didn't look like he knew what to do in this case. The inexperience just lacks right there, and as you can see, Newcastle do get the ball, go down the left-hand side, bombing down the left-hand side, trying to get that equalizer. Cisse into Remy Cabella, and Remy Cabella off the post and puts it in to make it Manchester United 1, Newcastle 1, and tie the game up. And that is how the game will end. As you can see right there, 1-1, not the best score line we would have hoped for. And honestly, we deserve better. As you can see those stats, they only had the one shot on goal. And that kind of... But anyways, coming into this game against Spurs, I didn't realize that this game was only 2 days away from the other game, the Newcastle game. So I played a whole new squad. No one there was in the starting 11 in the past game except for David De Gea. He's the only one who I kept in, and that was really poor by me. I didn't really catch that. But as you can see, something's going to happen in the first couple minutes of this game as I'm keeping it on there. And I'm keeping it on there to show you guys the score or the squad in the bottom. And Eric Lamela in the 7th minute, right and early, chips David De Gea and puts it into the back of the net. But coming into the 14th minute, they do have another corner. Lamela whips it in. De Gea punches it out up to Powell. Powell gets it on to Wilson, and Wilson's going to have a run at their defense. Gets by two players, trying to get by the third. Chirches gets by him, cuts back inside, moves back inside, and Powell is in his way, and he can't do anything about it, and they clear it. But Ashley Young gets a free kick in the 45th minute, puts it on goal, and what a save by Michel Vorm to keep that out of the net. But from the ensuing corner kick, Young passes it to Jan Uzai's head, and Jan Uzai puts it into the back of the net past Michel Vorm and puts us even 1-1 against Tottenham Spurs. But coming into the 64th minute, the second half of this game, Lamela is just on creative as crap because he's just on the ball no matter what. But they get the ball into Bentaleb, the young Algerian, and he sees his shot into the back of the net, and we're down 2-1. Getting into the 95th minute here, Van Persie tries to go all by himself down that left-hand side, gets past three defenders, passes it to Wilson, but Wilson's shot is a snapshot, and it's just way wide. We lose that game 2-1. Coming out of the game, you can see we are in 7th place and not in good form. And as you can see, we are now moving into the January transfer window, which will be next episode. But in any case, that is the end of the episode. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and make sure to subscribe to see more. But I will see you guys next time. See ya.